So with me now is Deb Eckerling, author of Your Goal Guide. And one of the most exciting things that we have been talking about is this whole state of thinking in what a year 2020 has been. And maybe what we all need is a good refresh, but better than that, to start 2021 now. And with that hashtag, you've launched an entire new enterprise of getting people up to a point of let's have a 13-month year. And you're best known as the, probably the best goal guide writer out there with a good, strong following of helping people achieve their desires and programs through the DEB method. So welcome, and just share a little bit about the DEB method, your goal guide, and then we'll just finish up with how we get started quickly next year.
Oh, that sounds perfect. Well, first of all, thank you for having me, and I get to talk about goals, so it's a good day for me. So I'm the founder of the DEB method, and that's my system for helping people figure out what they want and how to get it. Because what stops people from achieving their goals is they don't know what their goals are. So my system really, it helps people reflect, really, take a deep dive into what they actually want. So it's determine your mission, really think about where you are, where you want to go, what that looks like, and how it helps people. Explore your options is the research phase. You want to do this, but what does that look like? And once you land on that, then you can go into brainstorm your path, which is basically brainstorming everything you need to do to get from point A to point Z or B or whatever letter of the alphabet. So the DEB method really is just setting yourself up for success by doing the legwork and finding things that you're passionate about, and so you can move forward and achieve these goals.
A wonderful thing. And I've seen with all of the work you do online, you've got groups that meet on Facebook, on social media, you're very active there. So a lot of opportunities to interact with you, having read the book, and once other people read it, it's like a whole support system built in for that.
Well, and that's really what a lot of people are lacking too, is the support. So I'm like the cheerleader coach, rah, rah, you can do it person. Yeah, I've kind of always been like that. And so my book, Your Goal Guide, which just came out in January, it is basically it's a literal roadmap. There's even a road trip theme in there to figuring out your path. So the first half is the DEB method, and then the second half is strategies for success, successful road trip, if we want to get really fun and specific. And then, yes, I've got a Facebook group for people who are reading the book to share their journey and ask questions, but I have other communities as well. I've got a Twitter chat, I do a Facebook live show, and I'm really all about helping bring people along, because I believe everybody should be happy in some, if not all, of their life. And even if it's a little side goal, it doesn't even have to be a big thing that they're working towards that's going to bring them joy, that's going to leak into the rest of their lives. And that's win-win for you and everybody around you.
Oh, very true. And sometimes you also just need an accountability partner that checks in on you and says, how's it going? What have you accomplished since last week or the last time we talked? And so with that, you've come up with Start 2021 Now. What's
Yes.
the impetus behind that, and what's your goal with Start 2021 Now?
Well, I think the impetus is kind of obvious, but I'll say it anyway. 2020 has just been a terrible year for a lot of people. Some people have had good years, some people have had really awful years. It's been a year like no other, and I hate to say that because everybody says it, but it's true. But we cannot be done with it soon enough. So why wait until January? So Start 2021 Now is all about starting the new year on December 1st. Don't worry, you don't miss any holidays, you don't miss any fun. We're talking having a 13-month year, and you can just leave all the gunk behind and move forward and have a positive attitude, because you get a brand new start and you don't even have to wait until January for it.
Love it. I think it's a great concept. Thank you so much for sharing it. Thanks for spending the time with us. And in 2 weeks, we start a new year. I think it's great.
Thank you. And thank you for having me. And everybody, please, follow, use the hashtag Start 2021 Now. Introduce yourself, because goals are all about building community. So I would love for you all to be part of mine.
Very Good. Thank you, Deb. Bye-bye now.